Hey guys, welcome to Lady J Love's channel where God turns your frowns upside down and He will do it if you allow it. I know this to be true. Good evening to you. I hope everyone is in the best of health, feeling well. We're going to rebuke any negativity, anything that's not of God. We rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Good evening. This evening, y'all, I want to talk about, I had a thought on my mind that's been on my mind for many years. I never tried to reach out to find out from someone that could lead me to the answer, or I just didn't have the time. But now that I am more into my God, I have the time to find out things that I should have been found out. But anyway, the thought that was on my mind was, excuse me, my allergies. The thought that was on my mind was, can Satan read my mind? And if so, is this the reason why every time I have a thought about progressing, he's able to um, sabotage it? Well, no, no. I had to do some research on it, and I came up with Satan can't read our minds. Our minds are guarded and safe in God's care. Satan can only manipulate our minds. He can push us towards that negative thought. He can flare that negative thought that you're having up by boosting you up. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and shoot that house up. Go ahead and hit that girl. Go ahead and kill. Go ahead and steal, whatever. But just know, any negative thought that you have on your mind is not of God. It's strictly of Satan. And the reason why it's on your mind is not because Satan knows your thought, but because of the things you do in your surrounding life. Okay? If you do bad things in your life, Satan's going to boost you up to make sure you continue doing it by making you feel like it's okay, making you feel like it's pleasure, it's glorious, it's the new day. So that is how he works with your thoughts, by manipulating, not by knowing, because when in your thoughts is the power to protect yourself against Satan. A lot of people don't understand that. When you're born, that's one of your weapons you're born with against Satan. And why I say it's your weapon is because he cannot tamper with it. That means your thought is solely your thought. And that action that comes from your thought, if it's good, Satan can step down, back. But if it's a bad thought, he's going to swirl you like a fat rat. Okay? He's going to be all over it because he got to keep feeding it. He got to keep feeding the fire. See? But this is where you got to be aware. Okay? You got to be aware of your every thought process. Because if you give Satan that room to swindle in there and tamper with your thought box, it's not going to be fair for you. He'll make you think. Satan will come and he'll whisper those sweet nothings in your ear, making you think that you can't go on, you can't do, you're never going to be happy unless you do what he feels you should do, or what, the thought you may have on your mind, the only way that you're going to get your time, and it's a negative way, that's Satan pushing you along the way. Okay? Jobs 1:6-7. One day, the members of the heavenly court came to present themselves before the Lord, and the accuser, Satan. Satan came with them. The Lord said, "Where have you been, Satan?" And Satan answered and said, "I've been patrolling and watching over the earth." So you see, he knows, and that's Jobs 1:6-7. He knows your every move, okay? He sees your every groove, and that's how he feeds on it. Okay, that's how he feeds on it. The book of Jobs is centered around the struggles that we have understanding the problem of suffering and what the problem starts from. And sometimes there is no problem. Sometimes it's just God stepping in to see just how much faith you have in him. Okay? And I want to talk a little bit about faith. In the book of Jobs, Jobs was a family man, a prosperous man, a man that had plenty of livestock, plenty of servants, and he had 10 kids. He was a servant of God. Faith unmovable. You couldn't move it. You couldn't move it. You couldn't push it. His faith was so strong in God that Satan came to God one day and said, "Why don't you test Job's faith?" Because the only reason I believe he's got faith is because he's got the good treasures of life. And God said no, but I'm going to give it a go. So it came a day to where he started losing all of his loved ones and his servants and his livestock. It happened through invaders, people invading the land, through natural disasters. Over time, this is what he lost. But guess what, though? He never lost his faith. Not a hair. Okay? And this is what God is saying. He gives us these powers to use against Satan's wills and do's, tricks and trades. And we neglect to use them. But once we understand that our mind is the most powerful thing against Satan, and what you have on your mind, he will never know. It's your actions that show. When he see you doing wrong, he's going to feed it. When he hears you say you have hate towards a person, place, or a thing, he's going to fuel the fire. Welcome to Lady J Love's channel, where God turns your frowns upside down, and he will do it if you allow it. Please like and subscribe. God bless you.